Okay, so this might be the beginning of a beautiful new cobblestone generator. Well, I brought more than one, but this was really the perfect spot for it, and of course I can't use, stupid, slowest ever breakable, meh. If I put this here, what does that do? Cobblestone generator? Nope, 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 not a cobblestone generator. Well, yes, but water's... Cobblestone generator, trying again. Not perfect, but better. And it's got bedrock under... Lava goes here. Water goes here. If I stand here, before you know it, we'll have a thing made of this that I can blow up gas with. Oh, I can just put that there. There we go. Perfect. Well, actually, I think that's the best possible cobblestone generator for me. Nearly perfect retention. I'm at the very top of this iron mine. I have explored a little bit off camera just to make sure that the videos didn't get too slow pace. This room up here is pretty empty. This up here leads to a sign that says one source block to rule them all, and then there's just the lava. Nothing too interesting. Now, what is interesting is I found this tunnel here, and I started lighting it up and building stairs, and I decided, you know what, now's a good time as any to start the video. So let's go ahead and munch on something real quick while I narrate. Hopefully enough torches to push forward in here in an interesting and exciting manner. Yeehaw! So I know I put that up there because there were spiders that kept spawning right there. Dang it. So let's see, this shaft drops down to those guys. This right here, what's in this room? Probably creeper. Oh wait, I've been in this room. Huzzah! I have found the missing link between the iron mine and the bird cage. I don't care what's down there. I don't need to. I now have all the iron I could ever need, and I have a good way to get back to it. So I'm gonna call that a victory. Watch out, rest of the map. I am now more powerful than ever. Like, seriously though, there's like a million iron up here. I will never run out. Look at all this. These are iron blocks. Like, I can just make all the armor I need forever. So I think what I'm probably gonna do with it is attack the blaze area, steal a bunch of sand, and then from there build. Whoa! No. Thanks, zombie. And as you can see, I built myself a little bit of a shack here with some sand that I recovered from the desert area. I extended my bridge and built my cannon out a little bit further, along with a nice little observation pad right here. And we are much closer to the ghasts. I am ready to do some damage to the ghasts, or some ghastmage. I don't know. There's probably a better word than that. Okay. And back up. Got one of them! Boom! Excellent. Okay, 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3. Boom, there's that one. Excellent. Okay, so let's try something different this time. Let's put 2 TNT here, and then 2 TNT up top here. I'm not sure how stacking them will affect this. Uh-oh. Probably not well. Okay, so that won't go off even with this lighting up. That's kind of bizarre, but good to know. Oh, so close. And no good. Dang it. I've seen that on his cannons, Vetches will, rather than using the half slabs here, will use a different setup for when he wants to have a high angle or elevation thing. I'm so glad that I did not fall in that water right then. That would have been abysmal. So, if I put TNT here and here, as well as here, here, and here, I should get a much higher angle. So let's give that a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll sit on top of that. Okay, so that was definitely a different shot. Dang it, I need to change night into day. Allow me to use a time skip. Okay, so let's try this with a different amount of charge. 1, 2, 3. And... okay. So, this might conclude the cannoneering portion of this episode. So, the elevation of the hole that I did punch, though, is actually pretty conducive to my existing rail system here. So I might actually just be able to run with this as is and not worry about all these other ghast spawners all over here. I'm just going to have to be super careful to stay exactly at the right elevation. While I have achieved much in my off-camera resource gathering of the last good while, one thing that has continuously caused problems for me is my lack of lumber, because I have no safe way to get lumber, and as a result, I cannot justify gathering it off camera. I have to be recording if I'm going to attempt to achieve any sort of lumber non-scarcity. And it's maddening because sometimes I just want to have enough resources to move forward with the show. And so here we are on camera, attempting to make sure... well, see, this is why we have to do that. Go die off a cliff. With or without my assistance. I'm not partial one way or the other. Whoa, lots of creepers. Lots of other stuff. Fleeing, fleeing, fleeing. And we are just gonna pop him. We're gonna pop him good. Whoa. Well, by good, I mean whale. And by whale, I mean success. To pillar our way up here. Uh-oh. Well, that's the end of that tree, pretty much. Let's just grab what we can and get out of here. Because that is going to burn through super fast! And grabbing those resources, and... let's see, this torch is no longer necessary. I'll tell you that. Did I get it? Excellent. And there's some sort of crazy owl monster outside. Or maybe just an owl. Do you hear that? What the heck? That is in my apartment or nearby. It's creeping me out, though. And yes, I know that axes are not the ideal tool to use on soil, but I'm also in a hurry. I'm going to assume that's just a death hole. Okay. So, 14 logs is an okay haul. I could definitely do better if I tried, and maybe I should. I really need to get renewable lumber. The lack of renewable lumber is just abysmal. Okay, so let's just bridge across here to this tree. That owl thing is freaking me out. That is not in the game. It is like 3 in the afternoon, and there's like something outside hooting, and there's lava there. Excellent. Well, I'll call that a win. I've got to say, I've gotten a lot better at this game. Haha, you have not. Excellent. Lots of creepers over here. I really did not explore this starting island very well, did I? I'm realizing on further reflection. Let's get out of the way before I eat my bread. Because of that guy. That guy right there. Boom. Oh, hey, don't you dare circle strafe me. Okay, so let's use some of this blue wool to attack this tree here. Dang it, skeletons. You are the boniest of archers. I have no joy in seeing you. Or your dumb archery face. Because there's more than one of you. You get the idea. Oh, good, a creeper now. This is just like Adventure Time with monster faces. And monster legs, because you got 4 legs, because you're gonna creep. Okay, so let's get higher up. You know, I never made sure there were no monsters on top of that one. Well, we'll just have to hope. And, of course, now I'm too far over. At least we got a little backstop here. So, if we want to assume this one is full of lava, then I should not attack that one first. I should attack that one, and then that one. Okay. This is maybe stupid. This is probably not an actual, like, ideal lumberjacking method. And while we're at it. Dang it. That's right, creeper. To your death. Oh, hey, there's some lava down there. And I'm out of arrows suddenly. I find this unpleasant and disagreeable. And so will you. Excellent. That solves the arrow problem. Okay, so we got the lumber that fell down from here. Ah! Well, that's only going to go poorly for all 3 of them. Somehow they managed to not shoot the creeper. Okay, so let's just grab this lumber and be gone. No, wrong button, wrong button. I care nothing for you, menu. Extra bones, extra skeleton parts. Finally, we get that. And then... Ah! Okay, this whole part of the adventure is going a little bit less well than I might have liked. So, let's get up here. And let's get the lava so that it can fall out of the tree. Once the lava falls out of the tree, I don't need to light this area with torches anymore, and then monsters won't spawn, and it'll all be good and happy and bunnies and joy and rainbows. So, let's, you know, memorialize some covenants. Dang it. There we are. That's my guy, my lava guy. You know, this whole thing is about to catch on fire. I should go. Where's that skelly, though? Whoa, 2 of them. I'm outnumbered, but not outgunned. And by gunned, I mean like, because I am a weapon, human-wise. Excellent, that's right. Die in the lava, fellas. Rejoice in your failure. Or allow me to, at least. And I'll reclaim that. Okay, I think I saw a spawner down in there. But it's probably not worth going after just yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and light this up a little bit along the perimeter here. And flee backward as soon as we realize how dumb an idea that was. Cover those. Can I break wool with shears? I should probably find that out. Into the lava with you. Whoa, creeper. Okay, okay. Health-wise, we are not in the best of shapes. So let's just go ahead and eat us a fish. And, okay. So I think that with this 26 lumber, though, I am all set to flee back home to my nice little happy house and continue my adventures otherwise. There's 2 ways to do this. I can try building cannons out from here and attacking these 2 ghasts directly, or I can try essentially building out directly over those two and dropping TNT onto them, which is exceedingly dangerous, but also potentially hilarious. So let's at least consider the hilarious option. Oh yeah, my elevation is not ideal for this at all. Dang it. Okay, so that's probably an area marker there. There's this whole little chain of islands that goes out and snakes around. I really need to get renewable lumber, or I'm going to be in big trouble long term. Like, there is no long game for me at the rate that I'm burning through the lumber from the starting island. A cannon would be funny, but... Well, actually, yeah. We're just going to do the original plan. We are going to keep pushing until we figure out exactly what the range is. Range discovered. Range discovered. Range discovered. Uh-oh. So now we know that. That one might have almost hit him. Oh yeah, excellent shot, Joe. Okay, so the new plan is just to try and directly cannon at them. So I think that 2 TNT should be good enough to get me out there. So, uh-oh. I did not do that right at all. And that's why you bring extra equipment and be prepared to flee. Okay, so charge shot. 1, 2. And we come around here. Boom! Gone. Alright, now to do the same on this side. Charge. Shot. 1, 2. Excellent. So, here we go. Charge. Shot. Flee. I'll call that a win. Oh yeah, I didn't put water in there. I still call that a win. Excellent. Oh, there's an Enderman that spawned on top of that one. That's kind of just sad for him.